Hey, I'm Joe Holmes, and today I'm going to be talking to the heads of Rebel to find out a little bit more about them and how you can get involved with Rebel. We'll also be taking a look around the Rebel Creative Studios. Let's have a look.
Hi, my name is Daniela. I'm the head of video at Rebel. So this year with Rebel, we have 3 different heads. We have radio head, editorial head, and video head. So my previous years, I've been a little bit involved with Rebel, but I haven't been doing much. So I've been involved with just a couple of live recordings and a couple of videos just as a member. So I applied for the head of video, and I thought it was a good opportunity to just be able to interact with other students and make their experience a bit better this year. So when you're a regular member, we put you in different groups and we just give you information of what's happening around the year. So for example, if we have any upcoming projects, we will tell you, and from there we just you're gonna be the one deciding whether you want to be involved with it or if you want to wait for another project that interests you. So it's more about your experience and it's more what you want to get involved with. So I've been involved with video making and directing a lot lately, and I think my passion is just to get across ideas to other people, to kind of get across a message to others, and I think it's a way to interact with other people when it comes to video, so it's very wide and it's very open to everybody. So yeah.
So my name is Tom Abedi. I'm a 4th year sociology and politics student, and I'm the head of editorial at Rebel this year. In the past, I've been deputy head of culture and head of culture eventually, and I've been doing Rebel for a few years now, since my first year at University of Essex. I think Rebel is a great opportunity for everyone who wants to not only express themselves about a variety of topics, but also express their creativity and ultimately develop your portfolio. I think it's also something that gives you a real incentive to work with Rebel, and that makes me really passionate. I want to make a good journalism career out of this, and this was the first step. I think editorial, it's always been about the writing and generally expressing yourself in a written format, and gives you a bit more time to think about things. I've always been a writer. I've been writing for many years, even as a child, and I think expressing my thoughts about certain topics has always been crucial to me. And someone approached me at Freshers Fair in my first year, and it was just like, we're doing this magazine, doing this online newspaper and stuff. And that was really important to me to join. And through the years with culture, I've been expressing myself about, migrants, about dual nationalism, and those are really important topics to me. I think Rebel is what you make of it. If you put a lot of time into it, it's going to be amazing. If you put less time, it's still going to be great. It's not going to be as perfect, but there'll be people to edit it anyway at the end. So if you want to write something really short about a new movie you've watched, or talk about your sports club, it will take you under an hour. And it's really great to develop this and work on your writing. Even for your essays, it's really good to do that. And so you can, put less than an hour into it and make something amazing for your club, for yourself. You could also put 10 hours into it and spend your whole life at Rebel like I do. But it's really what you make of it. So I really push people to be engaged with Rebel because it won't take you much time, but the result is always amazing. So I'd suggest firstly you start off by getting your free membership on the Essex Student website. You can then do your online induction, which is really simple and kind of guides you towards firstly our COVID guidelines, but also how you can be involved, whether it's committee or just creating your own content. And follow our socials, because that's where we post all the updates and all the articles, and that'll give you a rough idea of what we do. And generally it'll be really easy to get involved. So Rebel Essex on Instagram, and I think we've got a Rebel Facebook page as well. Mostly we post on Instagram, and then otherwise you can just look at our website, rebelessex.com.
My name is Spencer Frederick, and I'm the head of radio. I've always been interested in radio, specifically more towards podcasts, but in my undergrad in the States, I did a podcast for sports, so that kind of got the ball rolling as far as how I got interested. I've always been into sports. I play volleyball and I've had a sports background, and so I wanted to get more involved with talking about sports, hanging out with my friends.
Really cool they opened up those new avenues, and if people wanted to open up avenues of their own and get involved with Rebel, how would they go about doing that?
Well, first they can go on the Rebel page. They can either also go on the student union page and sign up to be a part of Rebel, whether that be video editorial. When it comes to radio, you can be a presenter. There's also behind-the-scenes stuff you can do as far as with social media, production. So there's a lot of avenues you can explore. Well, for this year especially, Rebel Rebellion, the 50-hour radio rebellion that we do every year, that's going to be a huge thing, especially with what's going on now. That's a really strong point of emphasis this year, especially because that's going to bring a lot of people together and hopefully with that bring more exposure to the radio station. It's all about what they want to do, really. It's all about how much time. If they want to give an hour, if they want to give 50 hours, by all means, like, they can do however much or however little they want. It's not about it's about what you want to put into it. It's about what's going to be the most effective for you, and however that goes, and how that's what it's going to be. Yeah. Join Rebel.
It was lovely talking to Daniela, Tom and Spencer about their roles at Rebel and how to get involved. If you want to get involved, head to www.essex.su/rebel and press join.